Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we have Mercruiser Alpha 1 in the shop. I'm going to be removing it. You can see it barely says Alpha 1 there anymore, but this will work for R Drive, MR, Alpha 1 Gen 1, and Gen 2. They're all pretty well the same procedure minus a couple little things, but either way we're just going to be showing you how to remove this drive. We're going to be doing a complete bellows job on it, but either way, if you're just removing the drive, that's what we're going to be doing. So let's start. So first off, hop up into your driver's seat, throw your shifter in forward. This lines up your shift mechanism so we can pull off the drive, and just so there's no chance of starting it, pull out your key. It's always a good habit. Alright, so next off guys, grab a 5/8 socket or wrench, whatever you prefer. I like to use an impact because you can just wing it off without holding the other one. You don't even have to pull a nut off. So if you have a Gen 1 or a Gen 2, on the ends there where you see the nuts, there might be C-clips and there'll be plastic caps on there. They like to disappear over the years. This has neither. There'll be 4 washers, 2 big on the outside and 2 in the middle where I'm pointing right there that are skinnier. You can't screw them up, they'll only go on one way, so don't worry about that. So yeah, just rip off with that 5/8 there, pull off your fat washers that go on the outside, and you can try and get them out. Sometimes I like to just thread on the nut and get a hammer on it. You still got to watch these nuts because they are pretty soft, so I use a small hammer. As you can see, I'm hitting it fairly hard though, but just give it a few taps there to get that started. If it's been off recently, it'll just slide right off, but this one hasn't been off in years. Once you get it started, you can kind of give it a jiggle and start pulling, and as you can see, I struggled a bit there, but it'll just slide right out there, and just pull it out and let your drive drop. Next, take your 5/8 again and maybe a little extension. You got 3 and 3 over there for bolts. You're only going to have 5 washers though on these because one bonds it. But on the older ones you'll have 6 washers, so if you only have 5, don't be worried. Wing those off and your drive should just come right off. On the older drives they may be 9/16 nuts on there and not 5/8. But anyways, the same procedure. So remove those and we'll get to the next step. So once I get finished winging out these nuts, you'll see me walking up to the drive here. So what you want to do once you get up to the drive and your drive is loose, just make sure your trim rams are up and out of the way and just grab it and start twisting and pulling there like that. Your drive should come off easily like this. You'll slide out your U-joints and your drive shaft is on the end there. If you have issues pulling off your drive though, like if you have to put a screwdriver, you have to really yank on it hard, I would suggest checking out the alignment, or if, as I'm trying to show there, if you had to put a screwdriver in behind and pry it off, that's not good. The alignment bar is something that only a shop will have likely. It should slide in just like that, and you should be able to pull it out with 2 fingers, and that means that everything's aligned. So if yours doesn't end up like that, you should get it aligned, and we'll talk about that here in a second. Alright guys, so that's how to remove the Mercruiser Alpha 1, MR, Alpha 1 Gen 2, all those drives, whether it be you're doing bellows, shift cable, whatever. In this case we're doing bellows, and you line up. See how this is straight right there? That is lined up like that. That's because when you're neutral, that is sideways. So you do it so this all slides in, and that's why you have to have it in forward to pull it apart. Anyways guys, I hope this video helps you, and if you're doing the gimbal bearing, check out my other video on the gimbal pull. I'll put the link above, and we'll make more videos on these. But like I said, check out that if you don't have an alignment bar, which you likely won't if you're doing this yourself watching this video, but basically that gimbal bearing lines up with your motor inside, and if they're not lined up, that's why your drive is super hard to come off and you'll eventually wear out your coupler. So you want to get that lined up by somebody that is licensed and knows how to do this. So I would suggest taking it to them if you simply have a hard time pulling off your drive. But anyways,
For now, thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, just please give me a comment. Thanks, guys.
As always, guys, thanks for watching, and please give the channel a like and a subscribe. If my videos interest you, please click on my channel and check out my other videos.